If you asked us what 2025 was like, we wouldn't say it was easy. And we would definitely not say it was perfect, right? But we would say this: it mattered. Because before the launches, the awards, the applause, there were people. People who stayed late, people who believed in something that we couldn't fully see yet. At the beginning of the year, we stepped away from the noise, we gathered as a team, not to impress anyone, but to be honest with ourselves. What worked, what didn't, and what kind of company did we really want to be? That retreat wasn't about big speeches, it was about alignment, about remembering why we started in the first place. Because buildings don't move without people behind them. Soon after, we were back on ground, walking sites, asking hard questions, standing shoulder to shoulder with industry experts. We inspected everything, not because anyone was watching, but because this is how trust is built, one detail at a time. A Valentine's Day should have reminded us that homes are about love and not just land. A day was set aside to celebrate our beautiful women, not because it was trending, but because leadership has many faces, and many of them are females. Then the journey took us further than we expected. Manchester, global rooms, serious conversations. At the Invest in Africa Summit and Property Expo, we didn't go to announce ourselves. We went there to listen, to learn, and to represent what's possible. And back home at the African International Housing Show, we stood among builders, thinkers, and doers who believe Africa's housing story is still being written. It was there that our work gained national recognition, Awards that didn't just stay in one room, but traveled across the country. Media attention followed, features in Punch, The Guardian, The Business Day, Nairametrics. Not as noise, but as confirmation that the work was being seen. Education stayed close to our hearts. With the BRG Academy Cohort 5, we saw growth happen in real time. People asking better questions, people walking away more confident than they arrived. That mattered to us. So does family, Father's Day, team bonding moments, shared meals, inside jokes, because no matter how big a company gets, it should still feel human. We sat at rooms like the Switch Fusion 2025 and the Billionaires Bold Conference, not chasing titles, but chasing clarity, trying to understand how to build better, to lead better, and to serve better. On Independence Day, we paused, not to sell anything, but to remember where we're building from and who we're building for. Customer service week reminded us of something simple. Every call, every message, every client matters, no shortcuts. Now at the Ni Adesonya Leadership Bootcamp 8.0, recognition came unexpectedly, 2 awards. We accepted them quietly, grateful but aware that awards don't finish the work, they raise the standard. And Mikasa Lagos became one of our proudest moments, not because it was easy, but because it demanded more from us. The launch, the mini tours, the inspections, the content challenge, each one brought us closer to the people who believed in the vision. Looking back now, 2025 wasn't about doing everything right. It was about doing the work, showing up, learning fast, and choosing progress over comfort. As we step into 2026, we're not pretending to have all the answers, but one thing is actually clear. We want to build with intention, grow with integrity, and create spaces that outlast us, right? And this is Tribitat Real Estate. We're still learning, still building, still becoming, and this is only the beginning.